Over the past 2 weeks, we've been inundated with stories and recollections of everyone's memories from the wedding. So we thought we would memorialize all of these stories and thank yous, really as a way to thank you for helping make it happen, for making it happen.
So I don't have just one favorite moment, but I can think of a few that I have to share. The first one, the first two go together. It's the first time I walked down the aisle for the ceremony, and seeing everyone up there, knowing that this is about to happen and it was finally real, was unbelievable. And the weather was perfect and everything was perfect. And then the second one right after is when Andrew and I walked down the aisle together, and it was, all the stress was over, nothing, it was just the fun, just the party. And that was walking down to the song and everyone having a dance party in the front for us was really great. And then the Sangeet, my dance was so much fun for me, more than I thought it would be. It was people clapping and people excited, and I've never had experienced something like that before. And your dance was, I felt so proud of you. You did perfect, and I know how much work you put in, and it really paid off. And then finally, this wasn't the wedding itself, but from the week, practicing every day. In the secret late night practices before people got into town, and then even after people were in town, hiding in the bathroom and practicing together, and seeing you go from step one, which was some work needed to be put in, and then putting in all the work and seeing this amazing finished product.
For me, my favorite part was definitely watching Sangeet performances, really as a way to see how much work everyone, including you, put into preparing and sharing all of the love. It was such a warm evening. It was so much love and hospitality there. And on Saturday, being part of the ceremony, obviously, was really special, and it felt just perfect. It felt perfect being there with us, with our whole family, during the ceremony right by the water. It was amazing.
We love you very, very much. Thank you so much, Mommy, for all of the hard work, effort, and everything that you've put in, basically your whole life, but in particular for this wedding. I'm just so happy.
Let's see what everybody else had to say. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
सब चीज़ अच्छी लगी. सबसे अच्छी चीज़ शिल्पा की शादी में योगा का जो आसन प्राणायाम के वो सबसे बेहतरीन और सबसे जीवन में उपयोगी चीज़ हमको.
My favorite part of the wedding was the dance that Auntie and Uncle did during the Sangeet. It's obvious that you put a lot of effort and love into this event, and everybody felt it. My parents were overwhelmed with the hospitality that you've shown, and all of us girls getting ready at the house on the wedding day, we really felt like part of the family. So thank you so much.
Hi Masiji. So my favorite part of the wedding, besides just having everyone together and just being with everyone, was definitely Shilpa and Andrew's dance. Chagada was amazing. I was very, very surprised and happy to see it.
Dear Aruna, dear Mahendra, I'm still overwhelmed. I'm still impressed with the wedding you organized. Thank you so much. I really don't know which part I love better. It's just each and every. It's amazing. Horse riding, amazing. Sangeet, amazing. Food, amazing. Ceremony, beautiful. A lot of taste, a lot of love you put in all your efforts. Well, thank you so much. I'm truly, truly grateful to you, and I'm so happy for our kids.
My favorite part of the wedding was how happy Andrew and Shilpa were, and also hanging out with all the Alkar Harker family members, and of course my beautiful Indian outfit. Thank you so much for it. We had the best weekend. I love seeing you, and I can't wait to see you guys again in July.
Happy Mother's Day, Aruna and everyone. What I liked about Shilpa's and Andrew's wedding, best part was the bidai of Shilpa, and the second best thing I liked is Andrew's mom's entry at our house. The how she enthusiastic, and she was so much full of enthusiasm, and she made all of us dance at my place. I like that very much.
Hi, Mrs. Agraharkar. Happy Mother's Day. So it's hard to pick just one thing that was my favorite from the wedding because I had a really great time every day of it, at every event. But I've narrowed it down to a couple of things. The first was the food, which was absolutely delicious. The second was getting ready on Saturday morning with Shilpa and all of our friends. And the third was the party on Saturday night. It was filled with so much love for Shilpa and Andrew, and you could really feel that. It was a fantastic time. So thank you.
तो बोल दे मेरी तरफ
नहीं आप बोलो आप बोलना पड़ता बोलो
क्या नहीं सेम
कुछ भी बोलना
बोलो ना
सबसे अच्छा कौन सा लगा शादी में क्या सबसे अच्छा लगा
विदाई बोल दे
ये बात नहीं विदाई
अरे अम्मा यहाँ बोलो पहले
पूरी शादी में क्या एंजॉय करे सबसे बढ़कर सादगी से शादी हुई मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा
My favorite part of the wedding was dancing at the Sangeet.
I like many things, Aruna and Mahendra, and especially when they honored me to do the Ghodi Puja, which is exceptional in our community for a single woman to do. I'm very honored, and it was really beautiful. Beside that, Andrew's mother's dance, Aruna and Mahendra's dance, and the decoration, and everything was beautiful.
Daddy.
Hi, Mrs. Agraharkar. My favorite part of last week, or 2 weekends ago, at the wedding was the Sangeet. It was in your beautiful home. It was very warm, not the weather, but the actual warmth of all the family and friends and chemistry being around. The performances were great. You guys were great. Shilpa, Andrew, etc. So that was my favorite part. I wish I just left at 3 a.m. instead of 10:30. Bye.
So there were so many wonderful parts of the wedding that it's really hard to pick just one as our favorite.
Overall, I think that being with family and surrounded by everybody who loves Shilpa and Andrew was really great. And if we had to pick just one event, I would pick the Sangeet. It was my first Sangeet that I'd ever been to.
And I especially like that we had the Sangeet at our house and hosting a family reunion and a reunion of friends at our house and watching them enjoy all the performances and enjoying the performances ourselves during a beautiful sunset was really an unforgettable experience.
In terms of the performances, I loved watching Shilpa do her dance, and I also loved watching Mommy and Daddy do their dance. I definitely cried after both dances. I was so happy.
And of course, the next day we loved holding the veil in front of Andrew as Shilpa was walking down the aisle. So yeah.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
So I can't really pinpoint one favorite thing about Shilpa's wedding. Everything was just so incredible. What I really loved was just the overwhelming feeling of welcoming and camaraderie from all of your friends and family. It was so cool to see a bunch of different generations get together and celebrate you guys. And so I'm so glad I was a part of it. I love you. Everything was beautiful.
Hi everyone, Auntie. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you and Uncle for hosting the best wedding. My favorite part of the wedding was the Sangeet at your house, which was super fun, including all the performances, the amazing house, the sunset on the lake, and Maya's performance.
Happy Mother's Day, Aruna. मेरे को शादी में सबसे अच्छा ये लगा, शिल्पा को लेके जब मैं स्टेज की तरफ जा रहा था, वो अच्छा मोमेंट था मेरे लिए, और सारे शादी का सबसे बड़ा मोमेंट मेरे लिए वही था.
The best part of Andrew and Shilpa's wedding is definitely the Sangeet. So many talented people. And Andrew.
Hello, happy Mother's Day. Everything was very good. मेरे को बहुत मजा आया हर चीज में, and especially their departure on the on the boat.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the wedding was getting to hang out with Shilpa's family and all of the hospitality and hanging out at the house. So thank you so much for everything. And of course, my extra favorite part was when I got the secret chedwa that I've already eaten all of it.
My favorite part of the wedding was the lovely house.
Hey, happy Mother's Day. So my favorite part was behind the scenes, all the fun we were having, even though you were so tense, but then the happiness on your face and the relief and everything worked out perfectly well. I think that was my favorite part of the wedding. You were finally enjoying the reception. Okay, bye.
I know that everybody agrees with me when I say that the groomsmen dance was the highlight of the wedding.
मदर्स डे मुझे सबसे खूबसूरत बात अरुणा दीदी ये लगी कि सागर किनारे दोनों बच्चों ने बहुत खूबसूरती से इंडियन स्टाइल में बहुत अच्छे फेरे लिए.
Aruna, I just wanted to thank you for the amazing wedding that you and your family have organized for Shilpa and Andrew. We had so much fun, Maya and Agaja and myself, and my in-laws and my mom, of course. So thank you so much. It was absolutely fantastic. The unforgettable experience. My absolute most favorite part was the Sangeet, and I just cannot stop watching all the videos of the performances there. So thank you so much. Thanks for hosting it at your house. We'll talk soon. Bye.
Hi. So I loved when she walked down the aisle. That moment was the most beautiful part of the wedding, and her dance, Shilpa Didi's dance.
The best thing about the wedding was Andrew's and Shilpa's smiles.
Hi, it's Angela. My favorite part about Shilpa and Andrew's wedding was all of Shilpa's outfit changes, and her prom nails, and the beautiful venue, and celebrating this beautiful love.
Oh, hi there. My favorite part of the wedding weekend was sharing a beautiful yoga class with Nanaji, along with Andrew, Shilpa, and a group of their best friends. Thank you so much for everything.
Also, I liked was Aruna and Mahindra's dance during the Sangeet time. That was surprise, and Shilpa's dance was also surprise. It was excellent.
My favorite thing about the wedding was the lovely couple, closely followed by the shoe negotiation.
Our favorite part of the wedding was all the dancing and seeing everyone together having fun. Okay. I'm happy to take
it was very good wedding. Thank you so much.
Hi, I just wanted to wish you a happy Mother's Day and to let you know my favorite part of the wedding was when I got to see the entire family on the dance floor busting some moves. So hope you're having a fabulous Sunday and looking forward to seeing y'all again. Bye!
Hi Masi Ji, wishing you a very happy Mother's Day. Had such a blast at Shilpa and Andrew's wedding. My favorite part was definitely all the performances at the Sangeet, especially yours and Masaji's and Shilpa's. That was great. And getting money from Andrew was icing on the cake. Happy Mother's Day again.
Hi, it's Sam, best friend of both Andrew and Shilpa. My favorite part of the wedding was all of the toasts and everybody sharing their amazing stories about Shilpa and Andrew and the family and everything all together. It was really special and I loved it. Happy Mother's Day.
Hi Aruna, we had so much fun at the wedding. Maya absolutely loves Houston because of all of the excitement in Houston and even wants my brother to get married now. My favorite part of the wedding, I would have to say, was the Indian Chinese food and the dosa brunch, as well as all the dance performances at the wedding. It was great to see Maya and Shilpa dance. So thank you for all your effort. It was definitely an amazing wedding and one we'll remember for the rest of our lives.
I have been given only 10 seconds to talk about the best thing that I liked about Shilpa's wedding. It's very difficult. There are so many things that have gone so well to point out in only 10 seconds. But if I have to just mention one thing that just stood out, the best in Shilpa's wedding is Shilpa's mom. The whole success of this wedding goes to only one person. Not that I want to leave Shilpa out of it. She did everything for that wedding. However, that wedding wouldn't have been 1/10 as spectacular as it has been without the help of Aruna. Shilpa has planned it. but it was executed only by Aruna. I can't believe how Aruna can work so relentlessly 24/7 and get the things done. I am telling this that although I do not want to take everything away from Vishal and Shilpa, they have grown out to be wonderful people, but without Aruna's dedication and involvement, they wouldn't have been as good and as successful as they are today. Looking Aruna working, this wedding has brought a big change in me. I realized that, number one, Aruna cannot do it all by herself, all this much, all her life. It has made me change my own ways, and I have come to realization that how lucky I am in having such a wonderful person. Aruna, you are the best mom, the best wife, and the best person that I have come across. My love and admiration for you has grown 1,000 times during this wedding, and this was the most spectacular thing of this wedding that I have noticed.
Happy Mother's Day, Aruna.